Here's an omelette, here's a fork, and I'm a right-handed person. So obviously, I'm going to use my right hand to eat this omelette, right? But if you throw a knife into the picture, this is suddenly wrong. When you're using a knife and fork to eat something, you take the knife in your active hand, which means in my case, my right hand, and the fork in your inactive hand, which in my case is the left hand. Some of us do find it a bit of a struggle. So in this tutorial, I'm going to take you through very simple steps on how you can correctly use a knife and fork to eat. So like discussed, the knife is in my active hand, which is my right hand because I use my right hand, and the fork is in my left hand. Now the easiest and simplest way to hold both is to place your forefingers at the back of the fork. This helps you to get a good grip. Similarly, place your forefinger of the right hand on the blunt edge of the knife. Now, once we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to place the sharper side of the fork like this on the edge of the omelette or whatever we are eating, and cut the portion that we want to actually eat. The fork on the edge and a neat cut of the omelette, right? And remember, this continues to stay in your left hand. You do not, and I repeat, you do not move your fork to your right hand to eat. You leave your fork in your left hand, right? So you leave your fork in the right hand, in the left hand. Now you've cut out this portion and it's on your fork, and all you have to do is to eat it with, I repeat, the sharp edges of the fork facing downwards. Not like this, not in your right hand, but you continue to hold it the way you were holding it, and you eat it like this, right? So all you've done is you've placed the fork on the portion that you need to cut out towards the edge, cut out a portion of what you're eating, and in case you're having trouble picking it up, take the knife, use it like this, place it underneath the omelette and lift it like this, and continue to keep the sharper edge facing downwards. Now one quick thing, when you're talking to people and you've just taken a bite, don't use your fork and knife to sort of communicate with people. The best thing to do, and actually the right thing to do, is to place your knife and fork like this with your fork facing downwards, crossed at the center of your plate. That is the correct thing to do. It leaves your hands free to have a glass of water or to wipe your face with your napkin, talk to people, but you leave it on the center of your plate, crossed with your fork facing downwards. And that really is the correct way to eat with a knife and a fork. This is wrong. That really is the correct way to eat with your knife and fork. It requires a little bit of practice. I did lots of it, but I hope this was of use to you. This is Deepika saying bye-bye.